Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
Let's go. The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ready up.
50, Mike, 50.
Hey, let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D.
Big rip.
Now a carry by the third-year man. This is Austin Eckler. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Ready,
So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10.
Hey, Echo.
Hey, Mike's 50, Mike's 50. Here we go, here we go. Hey, check. Mike's 50.
From the gun, Herbert. And caught by Henry. And they're going to have this way down deep in Denver territory. It's a big one there for the Chargers. 56 yards.
On the ready.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
You're out.
Running on first down, Eckler. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or two.
Whip. Watch the whip.
Leo. Fight.
On second down, Eckler looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up.
Leads to 3rd and 11.
Let's go now.
A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on 3rd down.
Go.
Operating from the gun. Herbert. He gets this into the hands of Taylor. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Certainly not what they wanted defensively. We're hoping to hold them to a field goal. Instead, they're able to convert the 3rd and long here on the opening drive.
So not only was it a flipping field position and a flipping fortunes, but how about mentally? You just described it. They were hoping to force him into a field goal there. Instead, they give up the big gain, and now it's 1st and goal. The offense has got them on their heels.
It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal.
At the 7-yard line.
Jim.
Hey, Orbit.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Allen that time, but now it's 3rd and goal.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. This situation in the 4th quarter, you go for it, but here, take the points.
If you go for it here and don't get it, you and I are missing our plane, and we're going to the post-game press conference to hear him justify it. Because the next thing we'll see is the owner walking in, announcing a firing. There is no way he goes for it here. Get the field goal. It's the first half of the game. You've got time to make it up.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Block, and the Broncos going to come up 1st and 10 at their own 22. Melvin Gordon, the two-time Pro Bowler. There goes Melvin Gordon. 30, 10, and all the way home for a Broncos score. Melvin Gordon, 78 yards, and the Broncos have taken the lead. And those are the highlight reel runs you dream of right there.
When he gets a seam and just gets through it, how about the explosiveness, the burst to get there to begin with, and then once he's in full gallop, good luck trying to track him down.
And those plays so demoralizing for the defense.
Absolutely, because you've done so much work trying to keep people in front of you. When they're past you and behind you, that's a tough one to swallow.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Let's go.
And now time is called as we've got an injured Charger down there on the field.
Let's go.
We'll step aside and come back to Carson after this. Here's Justin Jackson, second-year man out of Northwestern. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
Rock it.
On second down, this is Jackson. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
C6.
Here we go.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Herbert. He's got a man. It's Williams. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's another Chargers 1st down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal.
Go on.
I'm coming after you. Check 50. Kill.
They'll try the ground game with Jackson. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. Justin Jackson, his first touchdown on the year. And the Chargers are going to retake the lead. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the lead is now 10-7. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Here we go.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in, because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And all the way home for a Broncos score.
Touchdown.
A big play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Broncos have once again taken the lead. McManus's point after is good. And the lead is now 14-10.
Chargers 10.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10.
The Charger drive about to get going. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
6-6, pull it high.
On 3rd down, Herbert. And this one complete to Virgil Green. And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the 1st down. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. But he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. This is taken at about the 14. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10.
Ready.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Now, right now, they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down, a very solid gain on that play.
Watch the pass. Shoot.
Protein spill.
From the 36, Locke flushed out right. And that'll be incomplete.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Let's see what you got.
Throwing his Lock on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. And this punt sails over the sideline. And the spot, it looks to be right at the 25-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
Then you've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked so well, and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area. Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. The Chargers on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. A.J. Boye with a pick, and he will return this one to the 30-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like. And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
2nd and 5 now. Lock, and this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad. They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
From the gun on third down, Locke. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown.
We got 6.
As his guys are in for 6. And the Broncos push further out in front. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass this young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed, aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen. And it's also safe for him when he's driving home to turn on Sports Talk Radio. He's okay.
18 Gator.
Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
Hard. Snap.
They started on the ground with Eckler. And, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. And since they still have 10 yards to go, they'll just say, let's roll this over to third down and decline it.
Let's just be honest about it. If you can't get them off the field on 3rd and 10, then something's wrong with your defense anyway. No sense in taking that penalty.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10.
Mike 50. Here we go, D.
Ready?
From the gun, Herbert. And it's complete. Henry. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. He got 29 yards that time.
But when you hit him on the move like that, he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 46.
Mike's 50. Your track.
Bravo.
Hey, let's go.
Operating from the gun. Herbert. That's complete to Williams out of the backfield. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained. So they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes.
Mike's 50. You don't want none, baby. You don't want none. Hey, you don't want to see me.
Big grip.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Complete. Hunter Henry with the grab. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is.
And this is one of the risks you run when you attempt a long field goal. If you miss, the defense takes over at the spot of the placement. So now they've got a chance to get one more drive in before halftime.
Good starting position for the Broncos here as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49.
Check.
They'll start the drive with a run by Gordon. And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. A run with Lindsey out of the gun. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
He's checking. Crash.
Yep.
Stay open.
3rd and 2, Lock's going to throw. He's going to loft it deep right side. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Shotgun snap to Lock. Flush to, and a big loss here as he's taken down. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further.
Single receiver.
Topper! Hey, wahoo!
Turn up. Kill. Turn up.
Lock going to throw. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
Incomplete in the end zone. It's 3rd down and goal.
On the ready.
An extra defensive back on the field here for 3rd and goal.
Watch tight end. Hey, 4 down.
Now.
Lock now on 3rd and goal. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Incomplete in the end zone.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the right hash, this from an even 40 yards out. The kick by McManus is good. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
What I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Rip right. Rush in.
Go. Ready.
Now Lock throwing on 2nd down. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. They look to throw. It's Lock. And that will be incomplete.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him to find him.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20.
Here we go.
The Charger drive about to get going. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
Switch up, switch up.
Second and 2. Complete. It's Henry. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
We're going to work. We're going to work. Mike's 50, Mike.
From the gun, Herbert. Open man is Taylor. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35.
All day, baby, all day.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
Check 43. Check, check. Fresno, Fresno, Fresno. Check 4, check 4.
They'll run here with Eckler, and they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. It's Eckler again. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
Let's go, let's go.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Mike's 50. Mike's 50. Hey, watch the leg.
Get it.
To throw on 3rd down. Herbert. This is caught by Williams. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. So they'll play the field position game here as a very nice punt is going to pin them back.
Yeah, it's almost like watching a game of tennis, or do you prefer ping pong? You know, back and forth like that? But it definitely was excellent, wasn't it?
Coaching spell.
Check 52.
They'll start on the ground. This is Gordon on 1st down. And he's got some space here. There goes Melvin Gordon. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Melvin Gordon, 92 yards. And the Broncos push further out in front. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Second half, no matter what, whether it's first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever, this was a big score to start the second half.
Let's go.
Ready.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Hey, let's get there.
Snap.
Now Eckler. And an alley to run. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Chargers, they're able to cut into that deficit. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description, because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball, but how about them just taking it big-time jaunt. Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
On 2nd and Lock. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Can't give him points for the attempt, but there's just a wave of pressure there. A host of people in the area. Evades a few, but couldn't evade all of them.
Break. Hey, team 6. Team 6.
I got you. Mike 52. Get that quarterback.
On 3rd and long, it's Lock. And he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line. Uchenna and Wosu got the sack there. Here's Sam Martin now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And where will this be spotted? The side judge says it went out just across midfield.
At their own 47-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They come in off a touchdown drive the last time they had the ball that cut down that lead. Now the defense has done their part, got them the football back.
Momentum started to shift a little bit when they scored the touchdown. It increased when the defense got them the ball back. Momentum definitely in their favor, and they got to keep things cranking, keep it on high so they can keep cutting into that lead.
The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. He's the guy, Mike Williams, that the Chargers took 7th overall a couple of years ago. Battled injuries as a rookie, but in full health last year, he caught 43 passes with a knack of really finding the end zone. 10 of those 43 catches went for touchdowns. That throw into the arms of Allen. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the Broncos' 33-yard line.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Hatch it. Deuce.
Look, squeeze. Shoot.
On the ground, it's Eckler. And he'll be brought down at what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now at Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson. It's Charger football, but they trail here as we get going in quarter number 4.
Come on, set. 70, Indy. Hey, Charlie.
Here I come.
5.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Being chased out left. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. The sack there by Bradley Chubb. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. Here we go on 2nd and 12. He'll find Taylor. That's complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first.
Hey, Haywood.
Mike's 50. Who that?
Get it.
Operating from the gun. Herbert. He completes it to Henry. And here he'll get it down to the 7. He'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Check 99.
They go back to the ground now with Eckler. And he fights his way in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. As his guys are back within a single score. Oh, how about this? No good. Just his 2nd miss of the year, and our score will stay right where it is. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34.
At their own 34-yard line.
Let's go.
The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. This is Gordon. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5. Here comes a big one as this crowd gets up making some noise. It's 3rd and short. They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. There goes Melvin Gordon. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Melvin Gordon, 57 yards. And the Broncos push further out in front. Go ahead and give him the hat trick. He's been in the end zone now 3 times.
You toss your fedora first, okay? You go ahead and do that. But let's be honest about it. That 3rd one, that's the most spectacular run he's had in the ballgame. It's almost as if he's been playing his own game of, can I top this? And each run has been more spectacular than the last.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Ready, set.
The Charger drive about to get going.
I'm coming. Hey, 50. 50's the mic. 50's the mic. Go.
Throwing on 1st down. Herbert has got it to Williams. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards.
Mike 50. Hey, I'm coming. Hey, Mike's 50. Hey, that QB's trash. Let's go.
Big grip.
Back to throw. Herbert for Keenan Allen. That's complete. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
Chargers, 1st down.
Hey, check. Mike 50.
On 1st down, Herbert. It's Williams on the catch. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a gain of 11 and a 1st down L.A.
Watch the screen.
Chargers, 1st down.
On 1st and 10, Herbert caught by Allen. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Charger 1st. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
All day. I'm coming after you.
Go. Yo, fight.
From the gun, Herbert. He gets this into the hands of Taylor. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Got his man, it's Williams. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
I know you felt that one.
Ready.
So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, so they got the score. Do you go for 1 here and save the possible 2-point conversion for later?
I think you do, because if you go for 2 here and you don't get it, that's deflation.
Yeah.
Now you wonder why you're even going for it. Take the easy one now and come back and try and get it later.
Important extra point up and through as this gets them back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Let's go.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And this game not quite over yet. We'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 24-yard line.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
70, Indy. You got tight. Snap.
Shotgun snap and a give to Lindsey. He'll pick up only a yard there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 7. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Set, ready, 30 base.
Check pass. 52's the mark.
Back to throw. Lock. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Denver has a first down on the 15-yard play. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
Yeah, when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
Ready?
Now Gordon on first down. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Not much happening there on first down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
132 fighter.
He's not going to get me. Switch it. Come on, switch it.
Let's go.
Now a carry for Lindsey. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down. Now a timeout called for by the defense as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play.
Ready? 50, play.
Check 52's the mic. You're not ready. You're not ready.
Hey, high 7.
You don't want nothing.
Lead grip.
To throw is Lock. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. The former first-round pick, Kareem Jackson, there defensively. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. He's back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. Keenan Allen, the intended target, and it's 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. This is caught. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen with time running out as they now sit just a 2-point conversion away from tying this game up in the 4th quarter. The late touchdown was only half the battle. Now they need the 2-point conversion to tie the ball game. Back to throw. And it's no good. Well, that could be a critical miss here in a one-score game in the 4th. And it's incomplete. And now we're down to 10 seconds. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
2nd and 11 at the Chargers' 46-yard line.
Well, I know at points in this when you wanted to close your eyes because of all the points that were being put on the scoreboard. You're a defensive guy, but it was a fun little track meet, wasn't it?
It was, and you know the people who really enjoyed this game? They're the ones that like going to batting practice at the Major League Baseball parks, right? Seeing the 14-11 game, that sort of deal. That's right up their alley with what we saw in this one.
So for the Broncos, their strong September has carried over to October as they move to 5-0. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the home team here, they 3 with a loss.